I stay focused by blocking out the world. Too many complications with the modern day girl. I'd rather stack money taking trips around the world. Part introvert, expert, an expert at lifting skirts. I stay low key, but when I stunt, I can make it hurt. I go berserk, but then the girls, they wanna call me jerks. They get mad cause I'm the one that can make them squirt. I stop they flirt, send them back, that really make them hurt. My name is Anthony Spade, the red pill coach. Teach you how to get that money and not get ghost. Content with the good games, red pill rich. It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button, so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out, which are typically 9 a.m. Eastern time. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself and them little dudes that be defending you too.
Nigga, what?
If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. All right, guys, today I'm going to be talking about how to tell a woman that you're only interested in hooking up with her and that's all you want from her. All right, this is not for the MGTOW people. This is not for the red pill people. This is specifically for the people that's emailing me, telling me, hey man, I get women, you know what I'm saying, but too many girls want a relationship with me. How do I tell women straight up, like I just want to sleep with them? All right, you can do that. And I'm going to tell you this. The more confident you at telling her this, the more she's going to like you even more. So if you're having problems with women getting too close to you and you just want to tell them I'm just messing around because their feelings are going to be affected by it, don't worry. If you tell a woman that you don't want to be with her and you just want to sleep with her, she's going to like you even more because you're doing something that no other man has done to her. Trust me. There's not many guys out there that tell a woman, I just want to sleep with you, unless she's a prostitute. Like, let's just keep it funky. When it comes to the day-to-day woman, what guys do not understand is that a woman wants it more than you, but women have to hold out because they hate being seen as weak and vulnerable. That's why they put up a tough structure, and most of their confidence is false. It's just that weaker men fall for false confidence because they have false confidence within themselves. So just understand, if you're trying to keep her at a distance, telling her you just want to sleep with her, it's not going to keep her at a distance. It's going to make her want you 10 times more than what she wants you now. But there are certain ways that you can do this, and that's what we're going to go over today. Let's get to it. First, you got to be clear as to why and when. What do I mean by the why and when? You must explain to her that you're only interested in the friends with benefits, but it's only going to be at certain times. So you must be regimented to a certain time and place that you only want her to meet. You can't say, I just want to bang you out, but we're going to go on vacation. Oh, I just want to bang you out, but we're going to go out to eat first and we're going to go to the movies. So you take, I just want to sleep with you, and you start taking it into a friends with benefits relationship. You can't do that. When you only want to sleep with her, you have to set a rhythm up to where you're only seeing her at night, at her place or your place, or I prefer you go to her place and only do it late night. So that gives her enough time to fill in that friendship slot with somebody else. If you only want the draws, do not try to be the friend too. Make yourself the guy that's just sleeping with her and let her fill the friendship slot with a beta male. Trust me, when you start getting women out here, you're going to learn to do this. You have to be open to her having a pet beta male. That's how it works. A lot of girls that I used to deal with, when they told me, oh, I got a little guy or we just cool, I knew he was the beta male. I preferred that. I preferred the women I deal with only deal with me after he takes her on a date, get her all sauced up, and then she come by my house. All right, in order for you to get it like that, you have to only be seeing her after 12 o'clock. And it's got to be strictly sex. You got to realize, if he's not rocking the boat, the guy that she's like, the guy that's trying to better, then she's going to do all the nasty stuff with you because it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be challenging to her because she knows when it's all said and done, you're going to kick her out. So you have to establish, look, we're only going to be here 12 o'clock at night. I'm either going to see you or you're going to see me. I don't need to know what you're doing before that. That's the first thing you must do. Next, don't make it sound like something's wrong with her. Like her hair is messed up, or her booty ain't fat, or you think she's stupid, or you feel like she ain't good enough. So you have to let her know, like, this is my personality. You're not the first girl that I've said this to. It isn't that I don't want to settle down. It's just that I know what it is. So make sure that you're not saying it and then talking too much. Some guys be like, you know what? I ain't even looking for a relationship right now. You know what I mean? I just want to mess around because the last girl, she done broke my heart. She ripped it out. I don't want to trust nobody again. So all I'm going to do is we either just messing around or we this. When you start talking like that, that girl know you've been hurt and you really want to fall in love again. You can't do it like that. You got to be able to tell her like, yo, listen, I ain't even looking for all that. You can hit me up after you talk to your other dudes, like 11, 12 o'clock at night, and that's just what it is. And 9 times out of 10, you can only straighten this out after you hit it that first time. When you hit it that first time and you put her in a coma and you start blowing her cheeks out, that's when you tell her this. Because you got to realize women nowadays, they're sleeping with the guy they like before they get to know him. So throughout that process, you are going to end up sleeping with her. It's just that you have to be able to tell her like, yo, I'm not a relationship person. I just want to sleep with you. Because if you do too much, she won't even be somebody you got to sleep with. She going to think you just a hurt man trying to be tough. Next, avoid relationship talk and friend zone stuff. Kind of like what I just said, where you don't want to be going into like vacations and start adding in date and start adding in movie night. You don't even want to pillow talk with her about simple things in life. Never talk politics. Never talk religion. Never talk future plans and never talk friend zone stuff. You don't want to know her inner dark secrets. You don't want to know how bad her last relationships are. You don't want to know what's her favorite position. What's this? All that little small talk, you got to learn to not talk about that. Literally, you have to learn that when you guys link up, it's sex, and maybe an hour later, you're going home. You have to be disciplined. So in a lot of cases, this may sound wrong, but you can pretty much get away with this doing it to a woman you're not even attracted to that likes you. Next, you got to be able to tell her your boundaries. What are your boundaries? Your boundaries going to be, don't call me at this time. Don't ask for this. If you try to turn this into a relationship, I'm going to leave you alone. You start asking, what are we? I'm going to leave you alone. You have to be stern about that. Why? Women love boundaries. A lot of guys can have 3 to 4 women, right? Because he tells them, listen, I'm only available on Monday. That's it. He tells the next girl, I'm only available on Tuesday. That's it. He tells the next girl, I'm only available on Wednesday. But he do all of this at the beginning. You have to realize majority of the mistakes that men are making are always at the beginning. So at the beginning of a relationship, if you know she like you and you only want her to be the chick you sleep with on Monday, only call her on Monday. That's it. Only call her on Monday. That way she get established to the point that, all right, Monday, I definitely want to see him because I haven't seen him all week. Trust me, that works out better if a woman thinks she's in rotation. If a woman thinks that she's in rotation with another girl, you're going to get the best sex because she's going to try to vicariously compete with these other women. Listen to what I'm telling you. This is why a lot of you dudes, right, when y'all get in the room, y'all want to win her over from the other guy. So you're going to eat her pussy for like 30 minutes. Now y'all niggas is eating booty like groceries because you're trying to give her the highest satisfaction so she don't go to another guy to do it. But you're not realizing the more you do that, the more a woman looking at you like, damn, you was willing to lick something that I farted out of? Ew. Next, you got to make sure it's the right time. You have to make sure it's the right time. You just can't blur out, I only want to sleep with you. It has to be one of those situations where if she brings up a relationship, that's the only way it's going to work. If she start asking about other women or she start asking like, where do you see me and you or where do you think this is going? The best thing for you to say is, listen, I just want to sleep around with you. I thought your booty was good looking. I'm attracted to you. And I just was like, man, I really want to bang her back out. That's how I felt. Do not be afraid to tell her that. I know a lot of you guys out there, you're going to be scratching your head like, man, I don't know if I could just come out and say it. It's going to shock the woman, but a woman's going to look at you like, man, he got some balls. He is brave. It was risky for you. And then that's when you're going to see her just turn on. She going, oh my God, I got to have him because he's bold and he's brave. You guys got to learn how to do this type of stuff. This is the type of stuff that drives women crazy, but it also gains you the respect in the long run. Next, last but not least, she has to know that she's entering into your world and that you're not entering into hers. All right? What does that mean? You have to tell her that you only want to be with her when you're available, not when she's available. So let's say you're trying to program her to a Monday. So you'll set up the time for a Monday, but she may tell you, no, I'm not available to Wednesday. Let's just meet up on Wednesday this week. You say, no, we're not meeting up at all. I'll just wait till next Monday. All right? You got to understand that you have to make it look like, or you have to have it like, all right, I'm too busy to be in a relationship. I'm too busy to want to be with you. I'm too busy to do this. Any other time that I'm not with you, I'm too occupied doing something else. When you start adjusting your schedule around her and conveniencing her, she's slowly but surely seeing the weaknesses in you and that you're not as firm as you came off. You got to realize, a woman will look at a man and be like, all right, he's been hurt, so he's going to start acting real offish at the beginning, skittish. When you start acting skittish, she know that it's something emotional going wrong. So if she starts to adjust what you're trying to be firm to and it works in her favor, then she knows like, all right, cool. He just talking all that yang. I'm going to get what I want in the long run. You can't do that. Once you lay down the boundaries, you cannot fold the boundaries whatsoever. If she ain't available on Monday and you need some booty, I'm sorry, homeboy, do not reschedule it for Wednesday. Tell her I will see you next Monday. That's what matters. The only way that this works is if you're on the grind, you're staying on top of your shit, you're on your purpose, you're distracted with your dreams and hobbies, and girls are coming fourth or fifth in your life anyway. If you're still putting women first and you're still desperate for love, what I just said today is going to go through one ear and out the other, and this was nothing but entertainment for you to watch. This is Anthony Spade. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. She ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. Hasta la vista.